All right, Hal. It's time for you to put on the big boy pants and do some serious work here. If you want this team to be better than 2024 than it was in 2023, not only do we need you to acknowledge a couple of things, we need you to do a few things, okay? We already know that you're bringing back Brian Cashman. You've already announced that. And you've also announced that Aaron Boone's job is not necessarily safe if they don't make the playoffs. So that one's up in limbo. There's a 50-50 chance there. But there's other things that would be a good idea for you to do, okay? Because the fact is, you are the owner. You're the boss. You make the final decisions. You sign the checks. So Cashman doesn't block you. Neither does Boone. People don't block you. You block them. You know, last week at the trade deadline, and the reports are coming out now that you weren't let Brian Cashman, who had a couple deals in places to better the team, you wouldn't let him do it. Why? We have no idea. Okay, it's not that hasn't been confirmed. Confirmed. Like, is it because you don't want to go over the payroll threshold, or is it because you don't want to acknowledge that the analytics experiment has failed? Okay, Cashman's analytics, and we don't even know if it's Cashman's direct experiment here. Okay, whether it's all him or not, or whether it's you and him, we don't know. So, because Cashman answers questions for you, you don't answer questions. Okay, that we need answered. So. There's a lot of things, and if you want a happy fan base, and we don't have to ask again, why are they so pissed off? We need you to do some things. Okay, not only make better moves on the field personnel-wise, you got to bring in some more athletic people, some more winners in here, but you need to surround the front office and everybody else with better, with winners. You have a winning attitude, right? People with experience, people, well-informed people. Smarter people, okay, and put this team in a good position to even people who know how to win as a Yankee. It might be a good idea to bring some of those folks in here, and nobody will care if it's a blast from the past or whatnot. People will be happy if you bring in people who love to win and hate to lose. So you have a lot of happy fans if you do that, okay. But now the fact is the Carlos Rodon experiment hasn't worked yet. Okay, there's 5 years left. That still remains to be seen. Can't call it a bust yet. It's only after year one. At least I can't. You also said that you weren't done after signing him either. Well, you didn't really do anything. So, it's a lot of fans are going to call you out on that, and rightfully so. Okay, and again, this is your team. You make the decisions. Are you afraid to, step in and say, no, I think this is a better one, this or whatever? I mean, this is your freaking team, man. We need you to step in and open your mouth. And we need you to open your mouth on occasion in public so we can hear what you're thinking and what your plans are for this team, which is your team. It's not Boone's team. Okay, Boone isn't the entire problem. It's not Cashman's team. Cashman's not the entire problem. Okay, each one of them have their issues. Yes, no doubt about it. So do you. And you're the boss. We need you to act like it. Okay? Not saying you need to be like your dad. They're different people. I get it. But we need you to be the boss of the Yankees. And we know that you're not doing that. Okay? We just know that you're not. And it's a very disappointed fan base that he is here talking to you or out at you every single day. Every single day. Venting their frustrations and their unhappiness. So please, bring in some better players. Bring in some better personnel. Evaluate or even eliminate the damn analytics department. Okay? Evaluate the training staff and the health staff too. And the health staff. So I mean, it's excuse me. Evaluate them too. Far too many players get injured on this team. Far too many. Please evaluate that too, medical staff. Maybe make some shakeups there. Okay? We know it's a tough situation. You're the face of the franchise, or should be the face of the franchise. So you're the one that's going to take a lot of the heat, but you have a lot of protection, whereas we don't. You have people talking for you. We don't. So, and again, please surround your stars, Judge and Garrett Cole, with better personnel. Please bring in 2 starters this offseason, no matter what, to give Garrett Cole better protection, depth, in that starting rotation. We don't want him to opt out after 2024. But we hear a lot of fans say he should or he will and blah, 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 even though we know the contract can be overruled and you can add money to the deal or add years to the deal, which would be a wise idea so he wouldn't opt out. Okay? But let's leave Cole out of this. Let's not saying, let's stop saying he's going to be opting out or he should opt out and blah, blah, blah. I want Cole to be part of the resurrection of this team. Okay? I want him to lead them over the next hump, over the next into the next championship. Okay? I want him to be one of those guys. Him and Judge. So I can look back and say, damn, these guys were great Yankees. They made an impact because the fact is they are. Cole's been nothing short of stellar on this team. And if I'm you, I'm adding money to the deal, just like you guys did to CC Sabathia. When people thought he was going to opt out of his contract and he did, and you added yours, add to Garrett Cole's deal, please. That is priority at the very freaking top of this list. We need Garrett Cole here. Who in the hell are you going to replace him with? You don't want to replace him with Corbin Burnes. We want to add Corbin Burnes to him or add Aaron Nola. Who else we're going to add? We don't know. We want to add to him. Let's get a super rotation here. You guys can do it. You have $75 million coming off the books. We need you to spend that money. We need you to spend it wisely. If you don't think it's a wise decision, then speak up. Overrule. Like you did at the trade deadline. Okay? But we need you to put the big boy pants on now. How? Okay? Enough of fire Boone, fire Cashman every single day. It's a joke. It's weak. It's boring. Okay? It's time for you to take responsibility for this, dude. And it really is. We need you to do it, man. You're the owner of the team, the owner of the New York Yankees, our favorite franchise in the whole freaking world. We need a leader at the top, a real leader. Please be that guy.